Hey y'all, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I know this is like a super late. Um, 25 days of Craftzmas post, but we're gonna have at it. This is gonna be a super quick tutorial, something very quick and easy for 25 days of Craftsmas. Today is day 20, so I hope that you guys have been enjoying all of the ladies that have been on and all of the crafts that we've brought you this season. This is our second year doing this, and next year we're gonna do it as well, bigger and better. Hey, Miss Sandra, how are you? So tonight, what I'm gonna do is a really quick live. We're going to be doing, hey, Miss Johnson, like a last minute gift giving item, right? So Christmas is in 5 days, and some of us are slacking on our mac and honey, and we haven't gotten everybody the gifts that we want to give them. And so I'm doing just this last minute gift tutorial for my uncle. So Dollar Tree has these really cute toolboxes, right? And they have all these little cute little matching tools. Hey, Miss Angeline. They're black and yellow, just like the box. And so I got some that I thought were going to be really sturdy for him to be able to use, just like for to have this in the trunk of his car. Of course, he does construction, so of course he's probably not going to be able to take these tools like on his construction job and build houses and stuff like that. But it will come in handy as just a little extra toolkit that will be just in the trunk of his car for him to use. And I think it's really cute, and it's something that he'll be able to actually use. And so we're going to decorate this little box. We're going to personalize it, put his name on it, put a little slogan on there, and throw a couple of tools on there. And so I'm going to show you guys basically how I went in and decorated it. Now I got to try to get this thing to close. I got to get my stuff back in there, right, child? So that we can be able to, bam, there I go, be able to get it decorated. So we're going to decorate the top of this here. I'm going to put little words in each of the little boxes. I'm going to put some little tools there. I'm going to put like #1 handyman here. And then I'm going to decorate it here as well. And this is actually, while I was doing it, even though I did everything in vinyl, I was thinking you could actually do this as a print and cut as well. Like if you wanted to add like their favorite sports team or something like that. And you have a really big canvas because you can even do stuff here on the sides. And again, if you're just joining me, this is the toolbox at the Dollar Tree. They also have a bunch of tools that actually match the little toolbox so that you can get in there and decorate it and make it look nice, personalize it. I think it's a really good gift idea if you know a guy that's really handy, or my uncle always comes around and helps cut the grass or clean the gutters or tighten the toilet seat or whatever. And so I wanted to get him something that he would be able to use. So last minute gift idea, Dollar Tree toolbox to decorate. And again, it has two. I bought some tools from the Dollar Tree that match. And I mean, if you wanted, you could actually take the tools out of the packet and just put them inside of there. I think that would be okay. At least the ones that I picked, they don't really need to be on the packaging. This one, I would just leave it like it is. These come in really handy, these little bitty screws. And then this measuring tape, I think, will be handy as well. So I'm excited about it. We're going to be making this using Cricut. Very simple, very easy. Even my Cricut beginners can do this craft, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. One little second here. All right, you guys are going to see something that says be right back, but I'm still here, just trying to get my screen set up. Give me one little second. And All right, let's go ahead and get my screen shared. Thank you, Miss Angeline, for telling everybody to share. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. And we're gonna go into our Cricut. All right. So I did pre-cut out what I wanted to do, but I'm going to show you guys basically just how I went in and created the words that I wanted to create. I've measured each little square on the toolbox itself to get the measurements, to get them right, honey. And so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to type out everything that I want to go onto the toolbox. Okay, so Gary's toolbox. Come on, where is it? Oh, number one handy. I want it all to be capital. Come on, mate. Handyman. No job is too big. Then we're going to say no job is too small. And I don't have to type out the no job and is too twice because I can just say duplicate because it's going to say the same exact thing. So this is everything that I want to be written on to the toolbox. And this is actually the font that I chose. It's a Cricut font. It's called DJ Smitten. And of course, you can use any font that you want. I do have Cricut Access. So this is a part of Cricut Access with the latest Cricut update that they did because this is a newer font. I've never seen it before, but I think it's pretty cute. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup to lines. So now each one of my lines is separate and I can maneuver them and size them the way that I need them to be sized. Okay. For the front of the toolbox, we are going to do 7. I believe it was 7 by 2.5, if I'm not mistaken. And then here, it's 5 by 1. And then, of course, we're going to duplicate the no job. Well, first, let's size it to how we need it to be sized. On this no job is too big, no job is too small, are going to go on the little small squares on the front of the toolbox. So we're going to make those 2 inches wide by 1 inch tall. We can go ahead and duplicate that one because we're going to need no job twice. And then here, we're going to do the same thing. Oh, and let me show you guys a little trick. So I'm going to grab, is it going to let me grab them? Come on, Cricut. You should be letting me highlight these at the same time. There we go. So I'm going to group these, right? And then I'm going to take it away. And I'm going to unclick my eye for just one of the items that I grouped, the small. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change the width to 2 inches and the height to 1 inch. Press enter. Okay. Now, should have did it. I'm going to ungroup it. Zoom might be messing me up. Usually what it'll do when you group them all together like that is it'll change the second thing to the same size, but it didn't do it this time. So I have to do it manually. I'm going to show you guys that trick again some other time, but it actually does work because I use it all the time. All right, so those are the words. And now what I want to do is just grab like some images from tools. So I just went over to the images and I typed in tools in the search bar. Again, I do have Cricut access. So I have access to all these little things with the green box and the white A. But if you look here, they do have some tools that are free. That you can just use for free. If you know you don't have access and you just want to see what is free for you to use, you can go over to the ownership tab here. You can select free and it'll show you what tools they have that are free for you to be able to use. Okay. And the tools that I use are these here. So I'm going to insert the image. Now, there's some columns on the front of the toolbox that I wanted to decorate with just one tool for each column, but I still wanted to be able to use these particular tools. Okay, so what I can do in order to do that, let's duplicate this one. So I'm going to go put this up in the upper right hand corner. I'm going to select contour. And I'm going to go ahead and take off the saw, the screwdriver, and the hammer. That will leave me the wrench and also take out the inside of the saw. So now I just have the wrench there. Then I'm going to go, I will contour. And now I just want the screwdriver. So I'm going to take everything else away. And no saw. And so now I just have these two tools. And then I'm going to duplicate this again because I want to put the tools across the top. So I'm going to contour it again. And I'm going to bring the tools back that I want to use. Okay, so I'm going to do the saw, the hammer, and the wrench. I'll take out the screwdriver. And I don't like the new update because it used to actually show you what you were doing to your contour, but now it doesn't show you until you're done. Well, that's when it shows you. And so these, when I cut these, I'm actually just going to peel these off like they're stickers. I'm not going to even deal with the transfer tape for these little tools because they will be small. Okay. These tools here, this wrench is automatically to the side a little bit. So I'm just going to take it. That's how it's designed. So I'm going to take it and just turn it a little bit to make it look straight. Okay. It's naturally to the side. As you can see, we rotated it there. And these are going to be, I believe I did these two. Oh, let me see. I have them here. I forgot the size of those. Let me see. Where'd they go on my screen? Oh, Cricut, don't start. It took away my whole grid. Come on now. It's not even allowing me to move anything, y'all. I was trying to tell you guys what size those were. Let's see if it'll go back to normal now. Okay, there we go. Now it went back to normal. Now let's see if I can ungroup to show you guys. It doesn't want to pull those up at all. All right, doesn't like it when I add that to the mix, I guess. I don't know what Cricket's problem is tonight, Cricket. What's wrong with you tonight? Anyway, I believe I did these 2.5 long by 1 inch wide. I believe that is the size that I made them, if I'm remembering it correctly. I forgot to bring my ruler here to the table, you guys, so I'm sorry. No. Or is it the other way around? It might be 2.5 by 2.5. No. Cameron Nicole. Let's have Minnie bring me my ruler so I can get you guys the right size, just in case you guys decide to do this craft. Can you bring Mommy her ruler out of the office, please? Thank you. So we'll wait for Minnie for the ruler to size those. These I do remember being 0.89 in height and 2 inches in width. Because they're very small, they're going to go onto the top of the toolbox. Thank you, Cameron. And for the single, yeah, it was 2.5. Okay, yeah. So for the single tools on the toolbox, I did those. Where is all my stuff going? Okay, I did these. I knew 2.5 was in that G thing, y'all. At 1.5 wide by 2.5 long. No. Yes. Why does it look weird like that, though? Hold on. 1.5 wide by 2.5 long. There. There it is. That's how it's supposed to look. And that's going to be for the columns on the side of the toolbox that are going to go on either side of the name. All right. So now we have everything sized up the way that we need it to be sized up. We forgot to do a duplicate of our is to because we need that. All right. Now we're going to go over to make it. I forgot to change these to the color black. So what I'm going to do, and Cricket still wants to cut that crooked. We're going to move these down so that when we move them to our black mat, they won't go on top of our words. So anywhere that if you are cutting, getting ready to cut, and sometimes Cricut will just put things on the mat and you have room to actually, put everything on one 12 by 12 mat or on a 12 by 24 mat. You can actually highlight the item, click on the 3 dots, say move object. And then you can select a mat to move them to, or you can create a new mat. So we're going to move them to the black mat. And you can see wherever you have the item on your other mat is where it's going to fall when you move it to the new mat. Okay. So we're going to move our object. You see it falls right there in the exact space that it was in. And we're going to do the same thing for our tools here. Move object. And once we get it over here, we can move it anywhere that we would like. We can also move these things. Also, another thing that you can do once you get it over to make it, say I accidentally clicked, is too many times and 3 of them came over. Instead of canceling my job, what I can do is click on the 3 dots here and just go hide selected. And now that is to will not cut if I don't want it to cut. Okay. And this is going to be regular permanent vinyl. I'm using permanent vinyl just so I know that it stays on the toolkit. Guys, he'll throw it in the trunk. He'll have it out. It may get stains on it, whatever the case may be. So I didn't want to use removable vinyl. I wanted to make sure that the vinyl was permanent. So we do not have to mirror this. I moved everything around on the mat so that I have room to weed. And you can also do this to maximize your vinyl. I always pull my objects a little bit away from that red line, just a little bit. All right, and now that will be ready to cut, and I can actually move this there. That gives me enough room to weed, or actually put it under here maybe. And then I have all of this area over here. So I'm going to save all this extra vinyl for my 12 by 12 sheet. Okay. And then once I go to continue, of course, it's going to ask for the machine and what material I'm going to cut it on. I cut it on the maker using the regular vinyl setting. All right. So I'm going to stop my share now. And there I am. Hey, Miss Sonia. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you didn't know that you can actually move objects on the board with Cricut once you take it to make it. Hey, Miss McNeil. Okay, my love, I'll go check. Honey, Gucci checked out for a couple of days after doing those really big orders that I had to do. So I have to go in and check all my messages and emails and things. All right, so now I've already taken a liberty of cutting the vinyl out, and I used a scrap piece of vinyl that was actually rolled up. So we're going to see how well this is going to allow me to weed it, because it did cut through it, but I still got a couple of wrinkles in it, right? I'm going to switch to the camera to show you guys me weeding. And here we go. The vinyl's yellow, so it looks like it's got a little thing. Y'all can see all my burns from my heat press from doing all those jobs I was just talking about. So I'm going to start in a corner that really doesn't matter too much over here to get my peel on. Oh, first let me cut off my vinyl that did not get cut. Save my scraps, hunty. I'm moving it so I can see what's cut and what's not cut. All right. Yellow is a hard color, especially because this is a gloss. This is a glossy vinyl, but I don't really want to weed out any vinyl that I don't have to weed out. So I'm going to cut. Yeah, thank you, Miss McNeil. Yeah, I think this is a really cool idea. It's a last minute Christmas gift that if you're a crafter, you can grab your Cricut. This is going to be a gift that is, sorry, I'm trying to see y'all. I think I'm good to cut right here. That is under $10. The box came from the Dollar Tree. The tools came from the Dollar Tree. And you see I'm minimizing the amount of vinyl that I'm using. But this isn't even a whole 12 by 12 sheet. This was a scrap piece of vinyl that was folded. So you see there's a little like gap there. So we're going to see how well it actually did with those gaps. I may have to hold down certain areas. Okay, it cut pretty well. To say that it had these air gaps. All right. So some of it I'm going to have to help along. It looks like with those gaps, The machine doesn't look like the machine could apply its normal amount of pressure to certain areas. I did not know. So that's okay. We're just going to help it along. And we're still going to be able to use our vinyl. That edge just came off. We'll put it right back where it goes. I'll fix that later. It's a little crooked. Uh-oh. We lost a letter up here. I hate when vinyl goes back on itself. All right, be kind. Be kind and go back where you belong. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to have to weave this very carefully because of those little gaps. I should have left this laying flat, but I rolled it. And it's been rolled inside of the scrap bucket under a whole bunch of other scraps because I rarely use yellow. But I was glad that I had it on hand because I think that it's perfect for this gift. Come here, thank you. So I'm just pulling slightly to get it off. Uh-oh, I'm messing our B there. I'm like, that don't spell a word. There we go. Get the B back. And then what I do is I'll just go through and take out the negative portions that are inside of the letters. So get this big part off first and get it out of our way. And then we can go through and just weave those smaller negative parts quickly without too big of a fuss. There we go. Now this side over here is just our tools, I believe. Oh, come on, you don't want to give me that tool. Okay, there's the saw. Okay, there are the other two. There we go. So now that that's out of our way, darlings, we're going to go back in and we're going to take out our negative parts. Oh, I think it might have tore up my O. Let me see. See if I can salvage this O. This was right where there was a little gap. So let's see if I can salvage it. It didn't cut the O all the way. Looks like I might be able to salvage it. If the O looks too I'll just cut another O. But we'll put it all on there for the live at least. I can fix it after. So I like to use like this big sticky part of the vinyl to put my little negative pieces on so that they all just stay together. I like this font. And this weeding tool I'm using, believe it or not, is a dental tool from the Dollar Tree. And I love it. Come on, let go. Thank you. And this vinyl is Vivid vinyl that I got from Amazon. We are decorating a toolbox from the Dollar Tree as a last minute Christmas gift. Miss Johnson. Hey, Miss Shane. Hey, Miss Kohler. Right now, we're just weeding the vinyl. We already were on Cricut making our design. I made this with scrap vinyl that was folded a little, so it has some creases. So we had to be real careful with weeding it. And it kind of tore up my O right here, so I'm probably going to end up redoing that O. And I want to move this S because it moved. Put that S back where it's supposed to go, and this S as well. It moved while we were weeding. So we're just going to pick it up and kind of follow where the original cut line was and just drop it back there. And there we go. All right, couple more spots to get, and then we done with this. Then we can get it onto our object. I'm going to be using for my transfer tape the contact paper from Dollar Tree. Ooh, I poked that a little too hard. You stay there, Mr. B. All right. So now we got our ball. We got all our little vinyl all in one little thing. We don't have a big old mess. Let's go through and cut out our particular pieces that we know are going to be separate. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be redoing that. Oh, but we're going to get it all on here. For the live. Oh, that made it look like it is like super crooked. I'm going to have to turn that, tilt that so it goes onto it straight. Oh, we missed in our A. So it's always good to re-look at your vinyl before you apply it. Make sure you get all of your negative pieces out. We don't need any of this stuff. All right, and then we have, thank you so much for sharing, Ms. Platt. I appreciate it. If anybody else feels so inclined to do so, please share. All right, so with our toolbox, this top portion here, and again, this is the toolbox if you're just joining in and you didn't see it. This toolbox is from the Dollar Tree. This is what we're going to be decorating tonight. Oh, I forgot to cut out my tools. It's what we're going to be decorating tonight. Last minute gift idea for the handyman in your life. Or if you have a handyman that comes by and does stuff, this is a gift is under $10. And that is including the cost of the vinyl that you're going to use to decorate it. The inside of it, I'm asking y'all, I need some lotion. I put the little Dollar Tree tools in there. I think it's really cute because they all match. They're all black and yellow, just like the box. And of course, you know, some of these tools are probably not going to be as good as the ones you get from Home Depot. But I'm doing this so that my uncle can have the tools like in his car, you know, in his trunk. So he'll be able to access quick tools that he can do little quick jobs with. It's a useful gift. And they have, Dollar Tree has like, I want to say almost like 15 different tools that are the black and yellow. They have like a set of screwdrivers. They have a set of wrenches. They have another kind of tweezer than the one that I got. So I just picked six that I thought that he would be able to utilize the most. And that's what I put in the box. And it'll fit more than six in there. So if you want to go all out and just splurge and buy the whole section, and you can find them, everything is right in the tool section. So I'm going to measure this on up so we can cut us a good old piece here. And we'll actually probably end up using this piece for a couple of more things too. The weeding tool is in the dental area. This is a dental pick from Dollar Tree. And it comes in a pack. It's a bunch of them in there. I think it was four or five different picks in there, and it's in the dental area at Dollar Tree. You don't have to go out and buy the expensive Cricut weeding tools, honey. All right, so we're gonna lay this down. And then we're gonna dig into my magic pouch and get us a scraper. This is not my favorite, but what we're doing now is we're varnishing the vinyl to make sure that it sticks to our contact paper. And this contact paper at the Dollar Tree, you'll find it like in the dish area. Hey, Miss Kimberly, we are decorating a toolbox. Miss Kimberly, I got these scissors from Granny Gucci, and Lord knows where she got them from, but they come with a light. I have no idea where Granny Gucci got these from. She's always shopping different places and bringing me back stuff. But these have a light, which is not very helpful because I haven't figured out how to make the light stay on. You have to actually press it, which is awkward to like, at least for me, because my hands are tiny. So I don't know what the point of the light is if it won't like stay on. You got to press it down. But they are good cutting scissors, I will say that. She probably got them from like Big Lot or something like that. Big Lots is her jam. All right, so we're going to peel down. And I'm peeling downward like a 90-degree angle. Right? I'm not peeling straight across, if you notice. And I'm doing it really slow. I varnished this H2B too good. Let me turn this so I can do the angle from this side. All right. Never go straight across with your weeding. Sometimes you'll lose letters or it won't give you all the letters. All right. So when we lay this down, we want to pay attention to the way our letters look, not to how our contact paper looks, because our contact paper is not cut evenly. So we just want to make sure that our letters are even. Right. Now I'm going to put this right in the middle. Right. Then I'm going to take it and varnish it onto the toolbox. And this yellow is like spot on, hey. And this is Vivid Vinyl from Amazon. They are an Oracle company. And again, I'm going to be peeling this at an angle. I'm not going to take it and peel it straight across. I'm peeling downwards at an angle. This part's got to be varnished a little bit more. Just slowly and gently, I'm just gently pulling to make sure that all my letters stay where they need to stay. If you get any lifting, just go back in and varnish some more. Excelente. All right, so there's our front of our toolbox. And we're gonna get our little tools on there. And I'm gonna put these on like a sticker. I'm not even gonna deal with the transfer tape. I'm gonna lay them on like a sticker. And I'm just varnishing it with my finger just to make sure that it stays down on there. I don't have any bubbles. I don't have any gaps. Could have came down just a smidget, but that's fine. And I'm going to do the same thing with the screwdriver, making sure I can get it in the middle of the column here. And I think it's a little bit too long, so we will, hold on, let's see. I'm going to have to cut the top of this a little bit. So I would say, I think I said 2.5 long. I would say maybe 2.3. Cut it a little bit more. It's going over. Yeah, 2.3 instead of 2.5. There we go. Perfect. Give it a little varnish with my hand here. Make sure it's on there. No bubbles. No lifting areas. So there is the front of our toolbox. That already looking like it didn't come from the Dollar Tree, boo. Look at that. My uncle's going to love this. And it's great because, I mean, it's something that is custom, right? Because you're adding their name to it. And who doesn't like to have a custom item? Nobody else in the world will have this toolbox because it's his toolbox. Right, now we're going to varnish this one. And I'm using the same piece of transfer tape that I just put Jerry's toolbox on there with. I'm going to flip it over. And again, I'm going to do the same thing I did for Jerry's toolbox. I'm going to peel at an angle. That was a little stuck, so let us do this side. And take it slow. There's no need to rush to get it off. Perfect. All right, now we're going to put this one up here at the top. And remember, this is not on here straight because our transfer tape is not straight, right? You see how that looks? So I'm going to have to just tilt it so that it's straight. So when you're putting it on, you want to look at the letters, not at what the transfer tape looks like. We're going to cut this a little bit so that I'll be able to see what I'm doing. Up. And I didn't take the middle out of the hashtag here. So let's grab it. Get that on up out of there. Come on, come off my finger, please. Thank you. All right. All right, so make sure I got that on there straight. Now I'm going to varnish. And I'm going to peel down. This yellow is so clutch to this. This is great. Yay! All right, so that's how we're looking so far. And I have some other little tools. What did I do with them? Okay, here they go. This one has a little spot there in the middle. Let's take that on away. And these I'm going to put on just like stickers right here. I'll just varnish with my finger to make sure that there's no bubbles, no areas that are lifting. All right, so we got our little embellishments there. And now we're just going to put our words at the top. All right, let's get all of our words together. No job is too big. It's going to go on there first. No job is too small. We'll go on second. Again, we're going to use this same contact paper. We're going to use it till it ain't sticky no more, baby. And I mean, even if you didn't want to put the Dollar Tree tools in there, you can go get them some more expensive tools, but just the toolbox I think is cool. Or even if you did the toolbox and then put like a Home Depot or Lowe's or Ace Hardware gift card inside of it with maybe some other things, I think that would be cool too, just if you wanted to house your gift inside of the toolbox. Perfect. And this measurement is 2 inches long by 1 inch. No, yeah, 2 inches wide by 1 inch tall. And it's perfect inside of there. When I seen these little things, I was counting, like, you know, the letters that I was or the words I was gonna put on it. Let's make this work just a little bit. It's looking good already, you guys. And again, you can even do print and cut on top of these. Like if you wanted to decorate it with like their favorite sports team or something like that, you could do that as well. It works out that my uncle's favorite team is the Steelers, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this yellow and black are in their colors. So I think that that works out perfectly for him. All right. I hope you guys have been enjoying the 25 days of Craftzmas. If you have learned something or you've been enjoying all the craft tutorials that we've been doing, please drop some hearts, drop some hearts, drop some hearts. Oh, that looks so cute, y'all. Shoot, I almost, you know, you could even make this if you have a crafting buddy. You could make one of these for your crafting buddies. Just put like some crafting stuff on there. You could carry glue or weeding tools or whatever. I might go back and make me a black and pink one. Shoot. I think I'm going to go get another one and make me a little box for my weeding tools with my scissors and stuff. Yeah, my scissors are fit in there. I think I might go make me one. And this is about, 15, 20-minute craft. The machine's going to do most of all the hard work for you with the cutting. And I think, see now, y'all, I got some ideas because I think you could pop these handles off. I think they could pop off and you could paint these handles. You could paint this entire box, actually. Yeah, this will pop off of here so that you can paint it. So this one should pop out too. Y'all don't get me to being up in here being real crafty now. Come here. Uh-oh. Stop it. There we go. All right, now we got the big. Now we just have one more side to do. Has anybody made any of the crafts that we have been doing on the 25 days of Craftzmas? If you have, drop in the chat what you made. Oh, I love it. I might have to have Minnie bring me. This is the one where the O. I don't see how it looks when it gets on there. May end up recutting this O here. Cameron, Cameron, can you bring me my computer charger out the office, please? It's about to. Nobody's made any crafts, you guys? I don't see any comments coming in. Am I lagging? Come here. There you go. The paper wants to stick to that J. There we go. Yeah, plug it in here and then plug it into the wall over there, please. It looks good. Thank you, love. You think Uncle Jerry will like it? Yeah. Me too. Thank you. Hi, supporters. Minnie just said hi, Minnie supporters. Lord Jesus. All right. Whatever, Cam. Yeah, I don't like that O. I'm gonna end up redoing that O, just the O. Just peeling the O off and putting a new O there. And this is a really big canvas, you guys, to do so much on, because you could even decorate the back of it if you wanted to. Yes, the customized toolbox. This is a Dollar Tree toolbox, baby. And it ain't even looking like it ever was on a Dollar Tree shelf. You understand? A little vinyl and some imagination. And you can put anything that you want on here. Like I said, you can even do a print cut to these squares. Make your print cut 2x1. It'll fit perfectly inside of the squares. You can do pictures of the kids or pictures of cars or, whatever he likes. Just a last minute gift. 15, 20-minute craft. And that's really from start to finish, depending on how complicated you make your designs. Christmas is in 5 days. So if you know a fella, oh my goodness, Miss Sonia, I'm so sorry for your loss, my love. That's hard. Very, very hard to lose somebody around the holidays. Very, very hard. Gucci Gang, let's keep Miss Sonia and her family wrapped in all of our prayers, love. Let's wrap them up in love and prayer. Almost done, you guys, so we can see this vintage product. I varnished the heck out of this small. Okay. Don't take my L, please give me my L. We only have 5 more days until 25 days of Craftzmas is over. Again, I hope that you all enjoyed or are enjoying the crafts that we're bringing to you guys, and that you're learning something in the process. We make 25 days more so about crafting, real crafting, either gift making or just crafting for fun, more so than crafting for business. That's what 25 Days of Christmas is about. Because if you are a true to heart crafter, this was a hobby for you before you began a business with it. And I don't know about you guys, but I just love to create things. I love to see the finished product. And I love to see people smile when they receive something that I have made. It warms me up inside. You're welcome, Miss Sonia. Look at that, you guys. Now, be honest, does this look like it came from the Dollar Tree? I don't think so.
It doesn't.
Nope. No job is too big. No job is too small. Number one handyman. It's personalized with his name. We got our little tools up there. And like I said, you have a really big canvas. You still have the sides. You can put something here on the side if you want. I may do like maybe a Steelers logo, like a print and cut Steelers logo on the side for him maybe. I might just leave it like this. And again, these little things, it looks like they will pop off. So you can, this one for sure, I know it's going to pop off. This one I'd have to play with a little bit more to see if it will actually pop out of there. But I think that it will. And I, again, put tools in here from the Dollar Tree that actually match. So it's like a little matching set. They have about, I want to say 15 different tools that have the black and yellow that you can get. They have some screwdriver sets. They have some wrench sets. I like that this little cute thing. I think that would come in handy for like little bitty jobs that, little bitty stuff that he may have to do. This is like a foldable hex key. Those come in handy. And they all just look good with being, the black and yellow with the black and yellow toolbox. But you could just use the toolbox as a carrier for a gift that you want to put inside of it. It doesn't have to necessarily be tools. You can get them the toolbox, maybe put a gift card in here or anything else that you want that'll fit inside of the box. Once I figure out how to pop this handle off, honey, I will be trying to paint it pink so that I can make myself a pink and black one. Maybe I'll do a live with me making a crafter's box. But I think this is cute. Let me know what y'all think about the craft as a last minute gift idea. Again, this gift is under $10, you guys. What did we use? We didn't even use a full 12 by 12 sheet of vinyl. We probably used equivalent to maybe about an 8 by 8 piece of vinyl. And what are those, like $1? 12 by 12 sheet of vinyl. You go to Michael's, it's like a $1.99 or something like that. You use a 40% off coupon. It's not even a $1.99. And then the toolbox and the 6 tools that I put inside. That's $7. So so it's under $10 for this gift. And even the contact paper that I use from the Dollar Tree, I use one piece to put all of this vinyl on here. We use one piece of contact paper about this size to get it on there. So the whole entire gift under $10. And you have a personalized gift that I think the fellas will like. Or you can even take this box, like I said, and you can pop off the little things and you can paint this plastic with spray paint. Change the color of the plastic and make it a makeup kit. And, you know, put pretty girly stuff on it. Or if the girl likes yellow, leave it yellow and decorate it, you know, put instead of tools, put makeup brushes or lipsticks or something like that. Yeah, so yep, that's what I'm saying. I want to make myself one too, 755 Media, to put like my little weeding tools and stuff like that in, and my scissors, so I just can walk around with my little kit, boop, boop, boop. Take it, personalize it. Like I said, 15 to 20-minute craft, you guys. So I had fun making this. I think my uncle's gonna love it. I'll give you guys an update on whether or not he just loved it when Christmas comes. Let's get some of this trash out the way. And can you put a garbage bag in the garbage can? I don't think there's one in there.
I think you know what goes good with the thing?
What?
The mask that says, like Christmas.
Oh, like handyman? Yeah. So Minnie said we should make him a mask that goes along with his toolbox. So maybe we'll do that. We'll just say like #1 handyman in black and yellow on his mask and put a mask inside of there for him. Yeah, I can do a black mask with yellow vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. All right, let me switch my camera, you guys. Oh no, that's not the right one. This one. One of her virtual aunties need to come and get her, okay? Thank you. All right, you guys. So that was our live for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little something when we were doing Cricut. If you do make the toolbox, make sure that you put hashtag 25 days of Christmas. I told you that once this hashtag, Miss Raglan said that was a really good idea, Minnie, for your mask. She said, thank you. If you do make this toolbox or make it into like a makeup kit, because it definitely could be made into a makeup kit, because Dollar Tree has those little plastic things you can fit inside of it. Honey, now I got all kind of ideas rolling around in my head. Anyway, so if you make this, make sure you do hashtag 25 days of Christmas. I told you guys that at the end of the 25 days of Christmas, I'm going to be searching for the hashtag 25 days of Christmas to see if anybody posted any of the crafts that we did, even if you didn't do it the same way that we did it. If you took, you know, our ideas and used it as a muse to make something that was similar, post it and put hashtag 25 days of Christmas, because I'm going to search that hashtag and I am going to see who made the best craft, and they are going to win a prize for 25 days of Christmas. Thank you, Miss Sonia. I think this came out really, really good. With all of the customization, it doesn't look like it came from the Dollar Tree at all. Cam said it looks like it came from the heart. It did. I love my uncle. So we're going to give it some after I redo this O, though, because we're going to get rid of that O right there. I don't really like how the machine did the O, but it's because of how the paper was folded. But anyway, all right, you guys, that's going to be the live for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't miss tomorrow. We are doing this all the way up until Christmas. And I am going to close out on Christmas Day. And I got a super craft for you guys on Christmas Day. So I love you guys. And we will be back tomorrow for day number 21 on 25 days of Christmas. It won't be me. It'll be someone else, but we'll be back at you guys. All right. We love you. Have a good night. Bye. Somebody come and get her. Now.
So you just gonna use it?